Okay, everybody. So praise be to God. We're all here celebrating because we had a Christmas Eve miracle. The abortion facility, the website, and when we called this past week, said that they were going to be doing abortions on Christmas Eve. So, of course, we put out the call to have a Caroline for Life prayer vigil out here. And when we arrived, a lot of prayer volunteers showed up. We got a lot of, everybody here was amazing. They've got families and Christmas plans, and yet they came out because of this urgency and this need. And when we arrived, we noticed it didn't seem like anyone was showing up to workers at the facility. And so we called again, and then they said that even though they were open, they were planning to be open, no appointments were made. So praise be to God, no abortions happened on Christmas Eve, which was the prayer that everybody was praying. So we have an amazing team. What was really cool is, there's a lot of organizations that are closed this week during the holidays, and but when our team heard that there was potentially going to be abortions on Christmas Eve, even then, all of our team jumped up, and our interns and our medical team and our nurse practitioner and our nurse and our sonographers said we have to be there no matter what. So they're all here, and it's just like, just like those first responders, right? Like we know that our first responders and police and emergency and hospitals, they're always available even through the holidays, and our team feels that same calling that for these women, for these children, that they need somebody here present. And so I'm so humbled by all of their fiat, their yes to come out even on this day, and all our prayer volunteers to know that sometimes that's all it needs for someone is just to see that sign of somebody here, to know that that's their sign from God, not to make that decision. So praise be to God, we're here. And while we're here, just as a fun treat, we've got treats and all kinds of prayer volunteers, and we've been caroling for the last several hours. And but one of our staff members is with us and is pregnant. And so while we're here, just as kind of a little special Christmas treat, we're all getting to see a live ultrasound on the machine. And so let me pop on real quick, and we're going to step onto our mobile ultrasound bus that's out here. And excuse me, guys, let me step in. Okay, so
here's baby's nose. That's the eye. So this is the side profile of the baby.
This is a 3D.
That's a 3D scan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm showing.
Here we can see the lips of the baby and the two nostrils.
Oh, that's so cool.
So we can go ahead and do it again. Take this out and just rotate it.
Yeah, you're good with the 3D.
Oh, wow, look at that.
There's a little baby
Little chubby
again.
cheeks.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah, that's your
So this is
baby.
the little eye of the baby. I can try to get this angle of the baby. I can get that one. See them circling in 40. So this is live. Inside.
That's 4D.
Oh, that's where it moves, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So this is the live view.
Wow, so it's a 4D video, 3D image where it moves.
Sometimes baby will open their eyes, stick out their tongue.
That's really cool. And then, can you do a heartbeat real quick?
Yeah. So we can go.
So cool.
We already measured it, but her heart rate is, his heart rate is at 146 beats per minute, which is in the normal range.
That's really cool. And Rebecca, I put you on the spot, but do you want to say anything about like starting off with the coalition and now getting a scan on the bus?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah, so it's just kind of crazy that I was gonna be working here and then a few years later be getting scanned on the same mobile unit where we saw so many women come from outside of the abortion clinic, not knowing what to do and changing their minds just because they got to see baby, hear baby's heartbeat. And now I get to have my baby on the same mobile unit where that happened. So
That's
it's
really
like a
special.
blessing, and just, yeah, I can't really wrap my head around it. So
Very cool.
yes.
Well, thank you both.
Right here, you can see the little boy.
Oh, little boy.
Having a boy.
Oh.
I'm like, Daniel, you get to see this video when you get older.
Edited for TV. So thank you guys. Thank you, Rebecca. God bless you guys. Okay, so how special is that? We wanted to share that with you guys, everybody, just as a little special Christmas Eve treat. Lots of good news. No abortions after all. Praise be to God. On Christmas Eve, even though that was their plan and they were scheduled to be open, no appointments were made. And so we're actually feeling pretty convicted that we're going to plan this next year as well. And every Christmas Eve, come out Christmas Eve morning, do Caroling for Life at the abortion facility. We'll next time probably even bring instruments and do caroling around the whole plaza here with all the different businesses that are affected by this facility. So all that being said, thank you all very much for your prayers, for your support, and especially everybody who came out this morning on Christmas Eve. So praise be to God, and I hope that tomorrow morning you guys have an extra blessed, extra joyful, extra Merry Christmas, knowing that no women, no children were harmed here on this such a holy night as this. So praise be to God, and I hope you and your families have a very Merry Christmas.